How's it going? You're probably like, what in the world is wrong with you, Lindsay? I have exciting news. I mean, kind of exciting news. Let me just tell you. No, I'm not married yet, but I'm almost married, hence why I decided to wear white today. It is currently September 19th, and I am basically pre-filming and stocking up on videos because the month of October is going to be crazy sauce for me. We have some family coming into town. We have some family and friends staying with us. We have our wedding, obviously. So that is why we are here today. I don't know exactly when this video is going to be uploaded, but I know this is going to be the last one before I actually get married. So just having that thought in my mind really excites me. Just know, guys, the next couple of videos that you do see will also be pre-filmed. Sorry about that, but I will be a busy bee. And also consider giving this video a thumbs up for being prepared ahead of time, because I'm going to have to do a filming and editing marathon just so I have enough content to be consistent for you guys. But anyways, that is not what this video is about. It is about my liquidation box that I purchased. Hold on, let me tell you. Purchased on September 7th. Well, I shouldn't say I purchased it on September 7th, but that is the day I listed all of the items from my liquidation box. If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, what liquidation box, basically September 7th, I did a liquidation unboxing video. It was a Free People mystery box that I did end up getting from Fox Liquidation. It had 11 pieces in it. I will tell you the basics of that box just to give you some context. But obviously, if you are interested in more details about Fox Liquidation in general, or just that box in general, shipping times and processing and everything like that, go check out that video. I will have it linked on the screen for you. But this video is the what sold within my liquidation box video, so you guys can see how much profit I made within the time of me listing those items. Now, like I said, I did list all those items September 7th. It is September, hold on, 19th. Hopefully you guys can see that. Just to give you some context, it is September 19th. It is not October. So basically, I am going over sales from the past 12 days. Now, initially, I wanted to do this a month out, but 9 out of the 11 pieces within that box, within a 12-day span, has already sold for me. So I figured I would go over the sales with you anyways. I'll tell you the 2 items that didn't end up selling. I'll tell you the profits I made, and I'll tell you my projected profit on the box in general. So let's get into it. All right, so as I mentioned, I did get this box from Fox Liquidation. I paid $190 for it. Initially, this box on their website is $200. I will have the exact box that I purchased linked down below for you guys to check out in case you are interested. I, of course, have to shout out my discount code. I do have an affiliate discount code with Fox Liquidation. It is Lindsay5 for 5% off anything at checkout. I know I personally thanked everyone that reached out to me saying they used my code, but just in case you're shy and you did use my code, thank you so much. It truly helps support my channel, so it means so much to me, especially if you are shopping on their site anyways. So within my first video, we configured my cost of goods to be $17.28 per item because I did have 11 pieces. I mentioned to you guys that Free People is just really consistent for me within my POSHMARK store, obviously, because all of these items basically sold within 12 days. And not to mention, it just brings a lot of attention to my closet. So let's talk about that first sale. The first sale is actually a same-day sale when I listed all of the items from the box, and this was the Gia black vest. And oh my goodness, I really do think that the stock photo helped sell this piece because the stock photo was so cute. This ended up selling full price on Poshmark for $55. As I mentioned, my cost of goods for all of these pieces was $17.28. Therefore, my first sale, I made a profit of $26.72. It was off to a great start. I made 2 sales the next day on this box, and the first one was this Jojo long sleeve top. It had a turtleneck neckline and also buttons at the sleeve. As you guys are going to be able to tell with all of these listings, I did not take any of them out of of its packaging. I know I mentioned in that first video that if I was able to find measurements online, then I would include them. Otherwise, I didn't end up putting measurements for certain items that I wasn't able to find. And of course, if a buyer asked a specific question, then I would have taken it out of its packaging. But hey, if I didn't have to, why waste the time? The MSRP on this piece was $58. I knew this wasn't going to sell for a ton of money just because it was just a plain old long sleeve, but it ended up selling for 30 bucks. I did give discounted shipping of $1.72. And so I made $5 on that piece. Like I said, it was the day after I listed it. It could have even still been within that 24 hours of listing it. So I was happy just to move it out. On that same day, I ended up selling this Fall in Love tee. Oh my goodness, this was so cute. I was highly considering keeping it just to wear like the week before the wedding or something. It was very bridal. Anyways, this ended up selling full price. I listed it for $38 and it sold for $38, which I was over the moon about. But again, it was just a t-shirt, so I ended up making $11.40 on this piece. Again, this was the next day of me listing it. Up next was another Jojo long sleeve top that ended up selling. This one was in a size medium, and I did not have to do anything to the listing because I already had all of the information when I listed the small. This ended up selling for $38 as well. This time I did give discounted shipping of $1.72, so therefore I made a profit of $11.40 on this Jojo long sleeve top. And side note, as you guys are viewing these listings, as you can see, I am still taking video clips of the bags just because I do think there is a buyer audience that really likes to shop through video clips. I know when I'm hunting a specific brand on Poshmark, I kind of look at the videos just because I'm curious. So I really do think that the video clips really do help out for fast sales. Let me know if you guys use video clips in your listings as well and if you have noticed a difference. Anyways, back to the sales was this Gia vest. Again, a super cute stock photo, but this was a different color and of course a different size as well. This one was in a pink combination and I believe this one was in an extra large. The MSRP on this was $78. It sold for $38. Apparently this was a magic number for these pieces. I gave discounted shipping of $1.72 and so I made $11.40 and this ended up selling 3 days after I ended up listing it. Something else that sold that same day was this Get Together long sleeve top. This was gray. I'm trying to envision the stock photo. I'm pretty sure it was slouchy and possibly had a boat neck or maybe just an off the shoulder situation. The MSRP on this piece was $58. I ended up selling it for $32 with discounted shipping of $1.72. I will say the style wasn't as special, I guess, or unique as the other pieces, so that's why I ended up taking a bit less for it. I figured 3 days after listing it and making a quick $6.60, not even having to model it or take it out of its bag, was perfect profit for me to make a quick sale. Moving on to this Ivory Dana set. This was by Free People Beach. Oh my goodness, so many likers on this piece. This ended up selling on the 14th of September, but let me tell you, I got a lot of lowball offers on this one even prior to then. You guys are going to be able to see in the listing, I think over 100 likers were on this piece within 7 days. So crazy. I ended up selling it for $55 and I made an even $25 on this piece. On the 15th of September, this Love tank ended up selling. This was by Free People Movement. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I knew this piece was not gonna sell for very much because it is literally just a muscle tank. So if you're not familiar with selling liquidation, sometimes you'll get those really awesome sales. For example, that Dana set that I just talked about, and sometimes you'll get pieces that aren't very substantial that you know that you have to take less profit on, or even sometimes a small loss on. And for this instance, that is what I ended up doing. Now, don't get me wrong, I probably could have waited to at least make my money back on this piece, but I am so that type of seller that if I know I can make money on a box, then I'm okay taking a tiny loss on an item if I could recoup the majority of my investment back. That is just a personal preference though. Like I said, this only sold within a week and a day, so I definitely could have waited if I wanted to, but that's just not the type of seller I am. Anyways, I did take an offer of $18. The buyer paid for all of the shipping, which was $7.45 on just a tank top. So I ended up losing $2.88 on this piece. Again, I kind of had a feeling that was coming. And on the 16th of September, which is the last piece that ended up selling for the slot so far, was this slouchy teal sweater that I forgot to put the style name on my spreadsheet, so I will put the style name on the screen for you guys. This ended up selling for $46 on Poshmark, and I ended up making $19.52. For those of you that are also curious, yes, I did cross-list these items to eBay and to Mercari. They just all happened to sell on Poshmark. So after those 9 pieces that we just went over, I ended up profiting after cost of goods and after Poshmark fees, $115. Now also keep in mind, like I mentioned, that was within 12 days. I still have 2 pieces left in my closet ready to be sold. We're gonna go over those, and I'm also going to talk projected profit and projected profit of the whole box, and of course my thoughts. As mentioned, I do have 2 pieces left. The first one is this Arden tee. It is just a slouchy, oversized beige t-shirt. I do think this one will end up selling. I think with t-shirts, it's just a little bit harder because of course buyers know that they have to pay for that shipping price. I am probably going to end up relisting this item more frequently, at least on Mercari, because I do know that buyers get notifications when new pieces do come in for what they're searching. So I think that will be a tactic that I end up doing with this piece if I notice that it's not gaining as much attention as I want. I am hoping, however, to make at least $15 on this piece. I do think it is a trendy piece because the slouchy, oversized street style fit is definitely in. And last but not least is this Rumors denim jacket that I definitely think is going to sell within the next couple of months just because the weather will be changing. This is an acid wash jean jacket essentially, and I'm hoping to make $25 on this piece. If I feel like I need to enhance the listing for this one, I'm thinking that I might model it out and style it for the fall and winter so that way a buyer can visualize what it looks like within this season. Of course, projection just means estimating, but if I do estimate those projected profits within the profit that I've already made for this box, I'm taking my $115 profit plus my estimated projected profit of $40, and I hope to make about $155 on this box. Now, am I satisfied with that amount after spending $190 on it? Abso-freaking-lutely, because I sold all of these pieces so fast. It is just unbelievable to me. And of course, not to mention that I barely had to put any effort into these listings because I had my style names ready, stock photos ready, mostly the measurements ready. I didn't have to get ready and model all of these pieces and then edit those pictures. Just the time in itself was totally worth it to me. This box was so much worth it that I may have purchased another one, so all to come. Of course, let me know how your boxes are doing. If you did purchase a mystery box from Fox Liquidation, I would be super interested in knowing. And of course, if you are interested in purchasing your own box, like I said, I will have that linked within the comment section pinned so you guys can see. Hopefully they still have them in stock. I'm not too sure as I am making this video ahead of time, but I will have it there for you anyways. And don't forget, you can use my discount code Lindsay5 at checkout. I hope you guys are doing well. I am very excited for this week, even though technically it is still September and not October for me, but I am still excited anyways. If you guys are interested in real-time wedding updates, then definitely follow me on Instagram because I like to really do a true mix of lifestyle and reselling content over there. But other than that, I shall see you in my next one. Bye guys.